My name's Brandon LaPierre.
And I'm Olivia.
We've been going to New City. Well, I've been going to New City since day one. Olivia's been going for about a year now.
Yeah, since we got married last year.
I was single when my grandma passed away in the fall of 2019, and that really kickstarted a season of self-reflection. It was a time where I had to really look inward and realize that my life didn't line up with what I said I believed, and that was really difficult. I wanted to, behind closed doors, to be the same person that I professed to be in the best of scenarios. Everything is from the Lord, but it was this white knuckling and trying to grasp onto control of what's mine. And because I was in debt and because I was working through a lot of my character issues and foolish decisions and consequences to those, I don't know, it was one of the last straws that I think the Lord was really trying to work in me. I was always a little hesitant to tithe, being a little bit more cynical in nature. It was an area where I was thinking wrongly about God and about what is mine and what is the Lord's. And I don't know, I always sort of suspected that it was enough to tithe my time and my talents, but also had people speaking into my life who were encouraging me to tithe and trust the Lord. I was really stuck on, well, I've got this debt and I can't tithe until I'm debt free. But it was really an act of faith. And in doing that, something really did turn over in my heart and trusting the Lord. And it was literally, I think, just months after I started tithing for the first time, where I started talking to Olivia.
He just, right from the get-go, he poured out his heart. I could tell he wore his emotions and his heart on his sleeve. He's very transparent with his testimony, and I could tell right away that he was very grounded, and his foundation, he wasn't looking to date to find his identity, which is something I had met so many times where I was dating to find my identity, or they were dating me to find something they could ground themselves in, but he was already very grounded in Christ, and that's exactly what I was looking for. Walking in to New City for the first time, I think from how I was raised primarily, I think I just had this slightly corrupt vision of what a church should be and what my home church should be. It should make me feel comfortable. It should feed me and only me. It was such a consumerist view of church. The door really opened up, especially with kids ministry, that I've never really served at a church before until I met Brandon, and he just encouraged me to have more of a servant's mindset. My perspective in regards to how church should be when I'm married changed. Giving a part of myself has been so life-changing, and I've never had that before. And the more I serve in church, the more I feel like I'm bonded with my husband.
When I stepped out in faith and started to tithe, it really did change the orientation of my heart. And I saw so many blessings from the Lord, not just meeting Olivia, but my prayer was transformed, my worship was transformed. I saw relationships with my family mended, and just my overall heart posture to want to live out my faith more transparently became more at the forefront of my mind at all times. In trusting the Lord more, I've seen blessing come from all different directions, all from the Lord. But I'm saying, the love of my life to my character and to my desire to walk out my faith more honestly and transparently, and to just not be so strapped or so worried about where are we right now financially. During one of the leadership gatherings for Big Dreams, Olivia and I were both challenged, and we both agreed that we wanted to be generous above the tithe for the sake of vision building for New City and the new building, and planting seeds for generations to come. I really do feel this way in my heart, though. It's a big thing for me to go from being super cynical about tithing to then now, like, I want to joyfully sacrifice. I want to be able to wholeheartedly give my best to the Lord, to whatever He puts on our hearts to be invested in the church.
Our time, our talents, our money, our possessions, we're stewards of it. Serving not just the community, but the Lord, and building not my kingdom, but God's kingdom. It's so worth it.